Go live, they say. Hi there, it's Uncle Ted with my favorite Les Paul. It's not my favorite not my favorite Les Paul, but I love Les Paul. God bless you all. All right, here we are from the arsenal of democracy. You know, wherever I show up, it turns into the arsenal of democracy because I'm drunk on freedom. I'm stoned on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, individuality, rugged individualism, independence. I'm absolutely inebriated on independence. So hi, welcome from the arsenal of democracy, where such positive energy and piss and vinegar and spirit and attitude just glows like a roaring bonfire of these shit kickers. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Heaven and earth will pass away, but my yes. Diana, Dennis, Keith, and Donna, and Eric, Chanel, and Rosalind, and Charlene, and Jeff, and Michigan Patriot 64, Monroe, Rick. Is that Rick Monroe? Is that Rick Monroe who's on the tour with us? Because, boy, we got a killer band opening up for us. By the way, Ted Nugent, Detroit Muscle, Clusterfuck 22. Are we having a great time or what? Boy, I'm going to tell you some inside scoop here in a minute because I just got done doing chores. I'm putting in food plots. We got sunflower seeds, and we got Big Time. Do I have a bag of Big Time? This Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire in preparation for the every Friday Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, Truth, Logic, and Common Sense Orgy of Independence and the American Dream Shit Kicker USA. It's brought to you by Big Time. Write it down, Big Time, T-I-N like in Nugent. You know the N-word, T-I-N-E, Big Time. Jim Knapp, thank you. Toby Nugent, thank you. While I'm running around like a Gibson guitar with my balls exploding, which is an American dream unto itself. Do you know what I mean? Wish I had my drink here. Happy Sadie and Coco are absolutely whacked. Look at, where's Coco's the other room? Oh, there's Coco over there. Can you see Coco under the table? There's Happy, and there's Sadie over by the barn, and there's that Les Paul I'm taking to Waukesha, Wisconsin tomorrow, and there's a few 100,000 rounds of ammunition. I have too much ammo. Nobody ever said. So that's why I go to 2awarehouse.com. You never really go there. Just write it down for future reference or right now. Shake, rattle, and ammo roll. 2awarehouse.com. Because I have too much ammo, nobody ever said. And boy, some of my friends, oh geez, some of my friends have more ammo than I do. Now that's awesome, because we're talking 7 figures here. In some cases, 10 figures. Unbelievable. But anyhow, go to 2awarehouse.com for all your ammunition needs. And for all your piss and vinegar, freedom, middle finger on fire, we the people, romping and stomping, living it up, cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. For any of that you might need, here I am. Mark Peacock, are you there? I will see you, if not in Waukesha, with Marilyn Brown. Marilyn, we love you. So great to see you in Florida, Clearwater, Florida. Thank you. Ruth Eckert Hall, Clearwater, Florida. Shit kicker party or what? Thank you. Jacksonville, Florida. The Florida Theater in Jacksonville with a great opening band, Rick Monroe. Check out Rick Monroe. I think he has records out, but boy, what a great band. They're like fire-breathing, barbecue sauce, shit kicker, rhythm and blues, rock and roll. Rick Monroe. And also, and then we went, oh boy, then we played Orlando. What a riot. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, Clearwater, Jacksonville, Fort Myers. I love playing any place that's a fort. And like down the road here, Battle Creek. I like playing in places that have the word battle. Is there a war zone city? I should move to a war zone city. But anyhow, welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Clearwater, Florida, thank you. Jacksonville, Florida, thank you. Fort Myers, Florida, thank you. Seed to Table Restaurant Grocery Store in Naples, Florida. You got to go there, boy. If there was a perfect American dream, a guy named Alfie Oakes and Sky King Rob, my pilot. What a great guy. What a great experience. Lisa, Shemaine's friends, all of Shemaine's friends, I love you madly. Shemaine's mom, Yvonne. Yvonne, I love you. What a great, great firestorm of love and fun that we had in Clearwater, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, and Orlando. And Jess, my new backstage wardrobe goddess, and all those great, boy, I could go on and on and on. Have you noticed I could go on and on and on? I wax poetic because I have such a firestorm of an incredible, positive American dream. And it's because of the people. The people in those first 4 cities in Florida, what a bunch of flame-throwing, we the people, asset column American music lovers. I love you. And I know everybody's going on Facebook and their social media. Boy, my neck is killing me. But anyhow, they go on and they go, that was a great show. I've been to 49 of your concerts. That was the best one ever. It was great. Thank you, Ted. Tell Greg and tell Jason. They played their asses off. The music was tight. It was intense. Agreed. Jason and Greg are every guitar player's dream. And everybody who made a note that they were incredible concerts so far, you're absolutely correct. But I'm going to let you in on inside information that everybody tells me, don't say nothing, Ted, don't say nothing. But I'm going to tell you, hear this guitar, this Les Paul? I'm in the barn, and I'm playing through my little amp. See how big and greasy and fat that sounds? I could play forever like that. In fact, I think I shall. But I'm here to tell you, thank you for all the raves about what Greg and Jason and I put into every song, every night, every concert, every time for the last 66 years. No, literally. Well, Jason wasn't born yet, neither was Greg. But I was in Detroit unleashing Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley, Little Richard fireballs 66 years ago. Unbelievable. And look at the bags under my eyes. Those are ammo bags. Those are ammo bags I got at 2awarehouse.com. But anyhow, thank you for the accolades. Thank you for the celebration of my music. I love you so much, it'll stain your innards. Because we share the craving for tight, authoritative, unleashed, uninhibited, irreverent, fun, sexy, greasy rhythm and blues rock and roll that Jason and Greg and I perform every song, every night. That's a given, though we don't take it for granted. We consider every concert the most important concert of our lives because every concert is the most important concert of our lives. We want to deliver uncharted sonic bombast and groove grind animal breeding soundtrack every song, every night, and we do. And thank you for the raves. I appreciate it because they were great. But I was struggling. I'm not supposed to admit that, but we're here on the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Can you feel the flames? Mostly coming out of my ass. I was struggling with my guitar tone. I don't know what happened. My buddy Tim, he puts his heart and soul and Frank into the sound. We bust our ass to get the sound. But that one amplifier I've been using for so many years was just not producing the fire. And I don't know if the people who were in the first 10 rows could see, but I was cringing. I still smiled because my songs, even our worst concert is just awesome. Let's admit that right now. Even when my guitar tone isn't the best it can be, it still kicks flame-throwing, grinding, backstrap, gut pile, blood trail, barbecue, freedom juice. You know, but I performed such positive energy in spite of the difficulty I was having. Now, tomorrow night in Waukesha, Wisconsin, my return to Waukesha, I started playing Wisconsin in 1965 with the first Amboy Dukes. How about Waukesha, I love you. Everybody in Wisconsin has made the Fred Bear song the #1 requested song for 33 years. Huh? How cool. Thank you for that. But tomorrow night, I'm bringing the Firestorm amplifiers, and Tim and Frank and I are going to grease them up backstage before I go on, and it's going to be a flame-throwing son of a bitch. And by the way, Jeff the Hat Guy, I love you too. I love all you Wisconsinites. And Dan Schmidt of Deer and Deer Hunting Magazine, I love all of you. I love you so much, it's stupid. My phone's over there. But I will see you in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and then with Ron and the guys at the Arcada in St. Charles, Saturday and Sunday. Ron, I love you. St. Charles, everybody at the Arcada, you savage animals. Name of a fictitious band. I think, I don't remember his name, goofball. Anyhow, everybody at the Arcada, Jason and Greg and I, we're going to put our heart and soul into be the best that we can be. So we'll see you at Waukesha tomorrow night. In fact, don't forget, this is just the random, spontaneous, primal scream Ted Nugent spirit campfire tonight on these different social media. And by the way, isn't it great how I violate their community standards? Remember when the Patriots went to Concord Bridge and met the British and violated their community standards? Remember how beautiful that was? Remember when Kyle Rittenhouse violated the Democrats' community standards by defending himself? Remember that? Remember when Jose Alba at the bodega in Harlem, remember when he violated community standards by performing self-defense? Those are the kind of community standards conscientious, good, positive people of goodwill and decency should always violate, because the internet, the big tech goons' community standards are that of Satan. The fact checkers are liars. I can't believe I'm still on here. You know they are. You put up a historical, irrefutable truism. They go, well, fact checkers have determined this is partially untrue and you violated our community standards. Oh, eat shit, would ya? The community standards of the government and academia and big tech and Disney and Hollywood, those community standards are so rotten to the core that a good person would be compelled, obligated to violate those community standards, because the standards are those of Nancy Pelosi and Joe Freakout Biden. You want to see somebody violate community standards, look at the U.S. government violating the constitutional community standards. Anybody want to debate me on that? Didn't think so. Well, I'll debate you. No, you won't. You play Piers Morgan and just come out with nonsense. That's why they don't debate me anymore, because they're scared to death. All those media people, they're scared to death of me. Debate me without editing it, without censoring it. I eat their family tree. I actually don't eat it. I gnaw on their family tree and shit toxic sawdust in their face. Did you get that? I gnaw on their family tree and shit toxic sawdust in their face when they try to debate me, because they got nothing but lies and hate. Their community standards are lies and hate, and I violate them with aplomb, with finesse, with panache, with grease. So welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Tomorrow night, Ted Nugent, Real America Voice. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time, I'll be on stage. So set your DVR or whatever the apparatus might be, or Google it. I don't know how you do it. But there is every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. A tsunami of truth, logic, common sense, and really some fun stuff. Barack. I'm a fun guy. If you're not having fun with me, put yourself in the doofus column. As if you can get out of that. But anyhow, God bless you all of intellect, spirit, attitude, and piss and vinegar, and rugged individualism, and a work ethic, so that you're in the asset column for your family, for your country, your community, the great earth, and your fellow man, even though sometimes your fellow man, like, geez, what has happened? So I could dwell on the horrific atrocities and crimes of the Joe Biden gangster tribe, the gangster gang of the Biden crime family. What a freak. What a horrible, rotten human being. And normally I would feel sorry for someone with dementia and someone who's losing their mind and getting senile. Normally we would feel sorry for them, except this piece of shit is perpetrated upon the American dream. Everything this president and everything this government does is treasonous, negative, and in support of the communist Chinese. Period. What in tarnation? So, if you want to support the Spirit Campfire, go to tednugent.com and jump on that little son of a bitch right there. I signed another 1,000 of these. I don't know where I find time, but I do it. tednugent.com, and buy everybody you know one of these. I don't think these are on the road yet. We do have come and take it autographed hats, but you can get autographed Ted Nugent hats and flags at tednugent.com. And also, if you want to support the Spirit Campfire and Real America Voice, I swear to God, go to mypillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT. I know we've heard that all the time, Ted. Well, you're going to hear it all the time, because that's the only reason that this can stay alive. That's the only reason we can get the team to make this happen. People are paid for their effort and their hard work. So go to mypillow.com, buy dog beds and slippers and bathrobes and towels and pillows and pillowcases and bedding. Just everything Mike Lindell creates is really better for America. Mike Lindell makes America great every day. I make America great every day. People who bust their ass to be in the asset column, we salute you, because you make America great every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the way you can thank those of us that fight for you and spread the word far and wide around the globe, go to mypillow.com and type the code SPIRIT. mypillow.com, SPIRIT. And I don't even care if you don't have dogs. If you don't, I feel sorry for you. So go get a dog. Get a couple dogs. But I got 3 dogs, Happy, Sadie, and Coco, and they are just schnookered. I wore them out. We've been out there chasing squirrels and putting in big-time buck brunch food plots. So go to mypillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT, and get a dog bed. Snuggle with your loved one on a MyPillow dog bed. Get the big ones. But Mike Lindell has been supporting my campfire, so let's support Mike Lindell. So thank you, everybody. I wish I knew how to, whenever I go and try to punch one of these people saying something, mule teeth. Who's got mule teeth? I love my dog Monkey. 241, get 100 more. Always YouTube algorithm. Yeah, My Pillow. Cat, 73-year-old trigger fingers oiled and ready. Yeah, bing, bing, bing. Terry Glasscock. Thank you. Lisa, I love you, Lisa. Talk to me, Ted. I'm talking to you, baby. Douglas Dittmer, Mike Vitko, Tracy, Charlene, Greg, Metal Fender Guy, Brad Walker. What? That's cool as shit. Kevin Dillon. Jim, it was Alino. I love you, Jim. Jim, are you still there? I'm still here, Jim, if you're still here. How cool is it? Louisiana. James, Mad Dog, Ethan. By the way, this Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire is also brought to you by Remington Ammo and Black Rifle Coffee. I'm just giving a big kick in the ass to those entrepreneurs that make the world go round, like George Britton in Tarpon Springs, Florida. George Britton, we salute you. Troy Sandy and Troy Sandy Jr. and everybody at Frank Beck Chevrolet in Hillsdale. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Frank Beck. Thank you, Brian Shootback at Shootback Sporting Goods, the great mechanic. Dave Poston, thank you. Calvin Ross at Lone Star Music in Waco. All these are shit kickers. Tim and Ashley Tucker, I love you. Shemaine, I love you. My sons and daughters and grandkids, I love you. My sister Kathy, she's getting well. We love you. My brother Jeff, I love you. So, stand up for what you believe in. Thank you for communicating with me. I will see you in Waukesha. Let's see if I can remember this. My memory is so awesome, even without sleep. Those are bags under my eyes because they're full of ammo. 2awarehouse.com. No, Great deals on ammo. They're always getting new loads of different calibers and rounds, so keep up with 2awarehouse.com. So, tomorrow night, Waukesha, Wisconsin, flamethrower. And then Saturday and Sunday, the Arcada Theater in St. Charles, Illinois. And then Des Plaines. I'm playing in Des Plaines, Illinois on Monday. It's unbelievable. And then we're playing Ardmore, Oklahoma next week, and then Tulsa, Oklahoma next week, then Billy Bob's next week in Fort Worth, Texas. Billy Bob, what a fire rock out that is. Then after Billy Bob's, we go to Houston at the Warehouse. After Houston, we go to Mobile, Alabama, the Soul Kitchen. Every kitchen I enter turns into the Soul Kitchen. Every place I show up, it turns into the arsenal of democracy. Whenever I enter an area, it can't possibly be can't be a gun-free zone anymore because I'm there. Anyhow, so Mobile, and then Huntsville, Alabama, and then Minnesota, coming up to Minnesota, and then Kansas, and then Kansas City. I remember all this stuff. All right, now let's see if I can remember what's going on after that. Oh, and then now we play all over Pennsylvania and New York and New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Ohio, all over Ohio, then Freedom Hill in Detroit. Oh my God, we got to play Motor City Madhouse. We got to play the new songs off of Detroit Muscle, the song Born in the Motor City. We got so many songs. So anyhow, Ohio and New Hampshire and New York and Pennsylvania and Kentucky. We're playing in Kentucky. And then we do Freedom Hill in Detroit. God help me. I have to calm down that night, and I will fail miserably at a feeble attempt at calming down. My guitar does not gently weep. And then after Detroit, I try to think where we're going after that. Then we go up to New York, Long Island, 2 nights in Long Island. What a riot. I think that's when I go to New Hampshire, isn't it? Whatever it is. And New York, more New York, and then more Pennsylvania. And then we come play Lexington, Michigan, 2 nights in Lexington, Michigan, I think August 22 and 23, something like that. And then Memphis. I remember it every gig. Then we go to Memphis and play Graceland. And I will conjure up, I will beckon up, I will call upon the spirit of Elvis, the Hound Dogger. Maybe we'll play Jailhouse Rock. I played Jailhouse Rock with ZZ Top. In the county jail, found anybody in a family way. Dusty Hill sang that with us when I played with ZZ Top in Temple, Texas. God rest Dusty Hill. Thank you, Dusty. Thank you, Billy, and thank you, Frank, for enriching our lives with your amazing, soulful American shit kicker rhythm and blues and rock and roll and the blues. Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard, and the great Dusty Hill. Dusty, we miss you, but in the wind, he's still alive. So maybe we'll whip out Jailhouse Rock. Hey, Greg, if you're listening, learn the lyrics to Jailhouse Rock. Let's sing Jailhouse Rock in Memphis on the 25th, something like that, 24th of August. And then we play Forney, Texas on the 26th, I think the 26th. And then we play Fredericksburg, Texas on the 27th. I remember the entire itinerary. All right. So you can also get this. Go to tednugent.com. Get one of them suckers. You want to cause Nancy Pelosi much sleepless nights? Get a bunch of these suckers. Give them to your friends. Give these to all your friends. Oh, and by the way, if you love me, I know you love real music. There's still a lot of real music lovers out there. And by the way, sold out every night so far. What a ride. Thank you, real music lovers. Your spirit invigorates me. And I'm sure my music invigorates your spirit. It's reciprocity, reciprocal. Operation Reciprocity. So, if you really want to make a hit against the enemy, buy numerous copies of my CD, Detroit Muscle. I swear to God. Just buy the damn CD. Ted Nugent, Detroit Muscle 2022. Killer songs. Just wonderful, wonderful song. Greg and Jason just bludgeoned every song with a grooving, soulful, authoritative, fire-breathing spirit and tightness and power. So I guess you can get them at tednugent.com. Go to tednugent.com and buy numerous copies of my CD, Detroit Muscle. It causes Nancy Pelosi's eyebrows to continue to migrate to the back of her empty skull. Well, actually, it's not empty. I think it's got a lot of feces in it. Well, that's a crude thing to say. Yeah, but it's accurate. It's honest. I mean, that's being nice. She's pure evil. She is definitely the Satan witch of America. What a rotten human being. The entire Democrat Party. You know, Manchin does good and Sinema does good. But the things they try to do, they put a guy in charge of the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms that wouldn't know a revolver from a pterodactyl. Ah, jeez. So anyhow, be sure you're a member of the National Rifle Association. Be sure you're a member of Gun Owners of America. Be sure you join me at hunternation.org. Please. This Spirit Campfire is brought to you by hunternation.org. We got to circle the conservative wagons and vote as a force to reckon with. We got to cleanse this government of these treasonous Biden gangster family creeps. Everything they do is just horrifically damaging to America. Everything they do. They've done all bad things for as long as I can remember. Before Biden even became, he's been in politics for 50 years, and his entire track record is harmful to America. And now as the commander-in-chief, which he did not win the vote, well, he got 81 million votes. Yeah, right, and I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy. And genders confuse me. There's only two, male and female. And what about that Leah Thomas prick, this guy that's taken all the swimming records from the gals? Would someone please cold cock this prick? And the pricks that support him. What Pennsylvania university is that supports this man destroying all the women's swimming records? And the track records, men get to beat the women's records after the women have dedicated themselves? What planet is this okay on? Call your elected employees and tell them that men can only compete against men. I don't care what they're feeling like. It's just satanic. Oh my God. And he's going to be Woman Athlete of the Year? Really? I mean, what? It's just treacherous. But my music cleanses your soul. Plus, my incredible sense of humor helps, doesn't it? So compartmentalize, raise hell, and demand truth, logic, and common sense and constitutional accountability from every one of our elected employees, and then rock and roll like animals. That's what I do. It's a good balance. I think we can agree. Dirty Harry was the greatest philosopher of all times when he said a good man knows his limitations. Fight like a son of a bitch and then rock like an animal. And go to tednugent.com and buy stuff for all your friends. Really, it drives the Democrats crazy whenever I have a hiccup of success. Every time I have a successful night, they'll go, Snakeskin Cowboys is the worst homophobic song ever. They actually said that in Rolling Stone magazine. What the hell does Snakeskin Cowboys have to do with queers? Nothing! Oh, I'm glad I can find humor in such evil. What a bunch of pricks, huh? So God bless you all. God bless real music lovers. And God bless truth, logic, and common sense celebrants, you and me. And those who are angry watching me, that's good. That means I'm totally successful. Because truth, logic, and common sense is kryptonite to assholes. And there's a lot of assholes out there. 81 million didn't vote for Joe Biden, but there's a number of them that did, and they would find themselves solid in the soulless, mindless, freako asshole column. Well, that's mean to say, and it's accurate. You know, if you have a booger coming out of your nose, I'll probably tell you. Now, you can get angry at me and leave it there if you want, but I'm going to tell you. Okay. Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Hopefully see you tomorrow night in Waukesha, Wisconsin. But every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, Real America Voice. I don't know how you get there, realamericavoice.com. Figure it out. You're smarter than I am. And I'm pretty smart. Smart enough to get through the day, which is really an accomplishment. I love you all madly. Shemaine, I love you madly. All my kids and grandkids and all my family. I have the greatest band, the greatest crew. Thank you, Frank and Tim and everybody. Thank you, Ted Emperellis. Thank you, Tom. Barack. Thank you, all the commandos, all the special ops, and the Delta Force that meet me every night. I have superhuman beings meet me every night at my concerts. And let's say they mingle with the crowd and keep their eye on things for me. Drive safely. See you guys here. Ted Nugent, Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, brought to you by mypillow.com. Type in the code SPIRIT. Keep the spirit.